You are now tuned into Check This Out News. We connect the streets.
This is Ice Cube, representing live from the West Coast. Mike Johns, let's go. This is some of that exclusive shit.
All right, so on the line right now, we got the West Coast OG, man, Wack 100. Wack, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, what's good, man? Just out here moving around on a Friday.
Making it happen, getting ready. I mean, there's a lot of things brewing on the West Coast, obviously. I know you no stranger to technology, social media, and everything else in between. There's been so much going on. Tell me this, Wack. I know you've been a part of some significant beefs. You've neutralized a lot of beefs. You got a lot of respect in the streets and in the music industry at the same time. So, you know, with that said, Wack, let's talk about the current state of hip-hop, the digital technology such as music streaming, mobile apps, social media, hip-hop. How do you find that all intersects in 2018?
Well, really what it's doing is kind of like out with the old and in with the new. And I'm going to tell you why.
How, Sway?
Okay, like, you got a lot of artists, let's say those artists from like maybe 2003 to current, to where they were still dropping albums, but a lot of their sales was physical. You know what I mean? 70% of their sales, they make you move 100,000 units the first week, but 70,000 of those was actually physical. Best Buy, a Target. So now with Best Buy not selling CDs and pretty much everything being 85% digital, a lot of those people are going to fall off. They're not going to be relevant no more.
Hey, irrelevant.
You know what I mean? So their catalog is going to stop right where it's at. And a lot of the new people are going to come in and take over. Radio's going to be affected because now it's YouTube and the streaming platforms that's in the number 1 or 2 position before radio. You know what I mean? So that's going to be affected. It's kind of like, you got to keep up. I think a lot of the people that have been in the game, even artists, should probably put their focus towards grabbing that young talent and utilizing their relationship to help build that talent. If not, they're going to find themselves obsolete.
Now, do you agree that moving forward, music, saying it won't be about album sales at all, based on the things you just stated?
Definitely won't.
Okay.
It definitely won't. I mean, think about it, right? I think Drake's last album, I don't think he printed any physical. It was all streaming. It was all either digital downloads or streaming. The same thing that CDs did to cassettes, the same thing that iTunes did to Tower Records. Remember when all the record companies, stores around the neighborhood started shutting down?
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, the same thing that iTunes did to Tower Records, record stores, is the same thing that streaming is now doing to CDs and iTunes. iTunes, I guarantee, is probably at a least minimum of 50% hit on the decrease, for sure.
Wow.
Think about it. You can spend $10 a month, right? $9.99, right? Every month. Okay, let's round it off to $10. That's $120 a year. And you can listen to all the music you want, old and new, including new release. Now, a CD costs us $12. That's only 10 CDs a year.
Yeah.
10 different artists versus spend your money and listen to unlimited, old and new.
And that's free quick maths.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So the business is curving that way. Now, it's going to hurt because at one point in time, 1 million digital downloads after iTunes got their cut represented $900,000.
That's a lot of money.
But now 1 million streams is $4,500.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's definitely, you got to really tour, brand. You got to create your own products to sell. It's about to get hard for the artists that have been around. The new artists is all gravy because they never touched the old money.
Truth. Tell me this. What, as far as mobile apps go, what's your favorite mobile app and why?
You know, I'm probably still a YouTube guy. I'm gonna tell you why, because I could pretty much just type the shit in and it pops up. You know, Spotify, you pretty much got to know what you're doing, how to do it. You know, my kids will take my phone and organize that for me. But YouTube, I can go to YouTube and just put in "Color Me Bad" and everything's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? It's simple.
Yeah.
Whether it's the song, the video. So, you know, I'm an older dude. You know what I mean? I'm 40 plus. So, you know, when it comes to the technology, even on the smartphone, we only using half the phone.
Right.
You know, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm going to be real. The sad part about it is that it's sending things into reverse. It's kind of like everything Suge Knight fought for, they giving away. Because, you know, Suge was a dude, whether people want to give him the credit or not, who turned 30 cents into 30%. It was one point in time, I'll never forget, my brother J-Ro, we was staying together when I paroled back in 1998. And one of his royalty checks came in, you know, for the alcoholics. So he's showing me the check, and I'm looking at this check. Well, I said, make this check make sense to me. So the check was it was some bullshit, but it was 20 cents.
What the hell did you just
that
say?
All three group members were splitting up.
20 cents?
Literally, I mean, this what this shit was back in the day. Suge is the one that came in and said, fuck that. Okay, we're going to have our independent labels, and we have these artists that you want, that the majors want. But if you want to do this deal with us, right, we need a 50-50 deal. So I can give the artist 20% or 30%.
You going to learn today.
He was the one that did that. Yeah, he was the one that, Death Row is the label that came and actually made that change. You know, and then Cash Money is the label that I got to give a salute to, because they're the ones that still standing out of No Limit, Death Row, Bad Boy, you know, out of all the labels. Bad Boy's still there, but they're not really doing no music. You know what I mean? Outside of French Montana, when he was with Puff, there's really nothing, no new music going on over there. Cash Money, Young Money is the one pretty much that, you know, they holding the torch on far as being around from the early 90s and still current today.
True.
Death Row from there has folded. You know, they're just really a catalog company that's owned by E1. No Limit, you know, that's Master P, but there's nothing going on over there current. So, but, you know, even those contracts, you got to remember, they gave Stunner a $40 million check when he was 18 years old. You're not going to see a lot of that happen. Why? Because it's hard to get the money back. Like, if you come give an artist $3 million, right, and instead of making $7, $8 per record per album sold, you're seeing a fraction of a penny per stream. How do you recoup that money as a label?
I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
Nah, not at all. So, you know, it's best that an artist, if he can get himself popping and put his shit up, that he stay in his own lane, just stay independent. He don't need nobody.
There you go. Let me ask you this: as far as social media is concerned, I mean, what do you enjoy the most about it, and what do you hate about social media?
Man, social media,
because you out there a lot, Wack.
Listen, you could be bored as fuck, right? You could be bored as fuck, and just create some excitement with nothing. And listen, in defense of myself, right? You know, people just send me shit. People send me the shit that they won't post. They're like, I don't even know these people. 80% of the shit I post, I get from somebody sending me, right? Because, you know, my page is reckless. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to post.
I don't give a fuck.
It was about you, not about you. I know you don't know. You did some weird shit. You did some weird shit. And then we just going to expose you. I mean, that's how I got to be. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Hey, look, it's going to come a day, right, where somebody going to say, hey, this happened to Wack. Hey, cool. You supposed to expose this shit. It is what it is. You know, you can't 1 minute play a role that you haven't earned. I mean, I'm going to definitely expose that because I earned all mine. You know what I mean? All mine. Like, you know, I got to give a shout out to the Crips for being responsible for these hands I got because shit, Them niggas was rat packing us every chance they got. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was half the fighter I was before I started doing time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so now you got these dudes who, you know, well, I don't call it gang banging. Flagging, I call it flagging, is a fad. They put on this red thing and they learn how to do a walk and throw some gang signs, and that's what it is until it gets real,
I've always found that interesting, Wack. What is the deal with that? So how does that work with cats in the industry?
Let me tell you how it works. Let's go back to where Crippin' was a fad. When Shamar Moore was doing the Crip walk, doing the fucking Soul Train. Remember that? Remember everybody was Crip walking and it was just a Crip thing? It's just flip-flop. I mean, as far as these artists is doing it, you know, they looking for street credibility. They know somebody, maybe a family member. 99.9% of the ones that come out representing it really don't come from it. They just got somebody around them that, you know, been stood in the gap and people got a little respect for.
Boy, I know that got to be a hard life once you're outside the camera now.
Yeah, I mean, see, it all depends. Like, see, some of these dudes get snatched up by vultures, and they gonna squeeze them. And you'll know these guys because 6 months to a year from now, even 6ix9ine. I saw a clip on 6ix9ine the other day, right?
Tekashi, right?
6ix9ine got the little kid, right? 6ix9ine got out the car, but he had 3 white securities with him, and it's for him too. He's realizing them other dudes ain't gonna get out of his motherfucking pockets. You understand what I'm saying? So how about I go to the label, convince the label to pay a security team, and then I just bring the guys around maybe backstage when I'm doing the show. Or let them come to the studio after I've been in there a couple hours. Oh, it's going to run out. Everybody did it. Game back in the day used to run around 50, 60 deep. Right? Eventually, it's not fun anymore because those artists, they got responsibilities, man. They got kids and family members they got to do themselves. And when you look up and you done ran through $2-3 million and you don't know where it went,
yeah, add up.
You're gonna ask us, yeah. You know, so with my artists, it's simple, man. Like we make money together. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody paying for no protection. Ain't nobody doing that. We make money together. You know what I mean? I bring the deal, they bring the deal. We put it on the table. We eat. You know, we eat what we kill. But a lot of these dudes out here, they ain't gonna last long because as soon as they tell the monster no, the monster gonna bite.
Now let me ask you this, Wack. What would your message be? Because a lot of young kids, they'll follow 6ix9ine and a lot of other cats, they want to post guns and all this other reckless stuff that, you know, they really don't know nothing about. What would be your thought process, your message to them?
Be a fan of 6ix9ine as far as his music. Because I don't think nobody follows 6ix9ine because they think he's tough or they think he run New York or nothing like that. And, you know, my hat's off to 6ix9ine because he's good at what he does. See, everybody can say what they want. But, dude, look at his following. You know what I mean? His following is the reason why he's streaming so much. And whatever he's doing and whatever he's saying is attracting attention to people. Even though I can be in a barbershop, dudes are asking, what's up with this fuckboy dude 6ix9ine, right? And I'm like, well, shit, ain't nothing with him. He got you talking about him. How old are you? You understand what I'm saying? So whether the publicity is good or bad, right? They talking about it. Now, I will say this. The time going to come where he going to have to be held accountable. And that's when it's going to get bad. I tell all the kids, man, listen to his music, rock off his music, be a fan of 6ix9ine. But I wouldn't suggest you follow him. I wouldn't suggest you go put a bunch of tattoos on your face because at the end of the day, man, as grown men, you got to live with that.
Yeah.
There's going to come a point in time where 6ix9ine wakes up and says, damn, what the fuck have I done to myself? I can have $100 million, but I can't correct this.
You done fucked up now!
You know what I mean? And when a person stops liking themselves, life really stops at that point.
We want to remind you to please like our Facebook page if you haven't already. When you join, you'll be able to receive weekly updated news and events, live video messages, and most importantly, you'll be able to interact with tons of people just like you. So go on that button on top of your Facebook page and give it a click, or interact with us on Instagram. Without each and every one of you,